Ebro in the morning, Lord Styles, Rosenberg. At this point, this guy's already out of here. Give it up for Bryson Tiller.
Oh,
Bryson.
The kids are talking about this guy.
Well, it all started how long ago, Bryson Tiller, when the heat really came for you?
October 9th, 2014.
Exact date. What happened on that day?
I dropped a song that changed my life.
Which one?
Don't.
Don't was
Don't was the one, yeah. That was the one that just like went out of here, out of nowhere.
Where'd you drop it?
On SoundCloud.
And as of that moment, were people checking for you before that?
Maybe locally because everybody was waiting on me to like do music again and stuff like that. So.
But what do you mean by again?
I stopped doing music for like I made this mixtape like when I was like 17 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I like dropped out of school and stuff to like make that mixtape. Well, not just to make the mixtape, but when I dropped out of school, I was like started staying in the studio all day. And then I found out I was having a daughter and was going through some stuff with some people. I was like, you know what? It ain't even worth doing music no more. I'm gonna just chill and just get a regular job and just be a regular person. I was just cool with that. And then I was working, and like I said on stage last night, it was just like, it wasn't enough, you know what I'm saying, to take care of my daughter. So I was just like, all right, cool. I'll get back to doing music again. And yeah, the first song that I recorded was Don't.
Where was the regular job?
I started at UPS. That was a part-time job.
Always hiring. Shout to UPS.
Yeah, man.
Don't be mad, man.
Holiday package, you know what I'm saying? Did you go in, you went in UPS during holiday package season?
Yeah, I did all that. Peak
That's
season.
when you got to go in.
Peak season.
And then job number 2 was where?
I was working at UPS, and then, like I said, that was part-time, and I needed a full-time job, so I started working at Papa John's. And I was doing this little moving company on the side.
Grinding.
Hustling.
Yeah.
Papa John's, you were making pizza, delivering pizza, counter?
So I worked at the like the main headquarters or whatever. Like, there's like 3 different divisions or whatever in the whole building. It's like corporate, obviously. That's where Papa John himself walks around the building and stuff. He even comes to where I worked at. But and then production, that's where I work, where like we actually put the dough on the trays and stuff, and then distribution where they ship the dough out to the restaurants and stuff.
Yo, Bryson Tiller got the whole Papa John's thing on.
By the way,
does.
Off air we're talking, and Ebro jokes. He's like, I don't mess with Papa John. He's blah, blah, blah.
I don't know if I'm joking.
And then Bryson jumps out and is like, no, I actually know him. And we were like, you didn't know the Papa John, but he actually rolled up in your spot. Like, he was there.
Well, no, I don't know him, but I met him.
Like, you weren't best friends. You weren't dapping each other up.
I was in the lunchroom at Papa John's where I worked at, you know what I'm saying? And he was in line waiting for some pizza.
He eats his own pizza. I call him Papa John.
That's so crazy.
I just had an issue with Papa John's because I felt like all the athletes he always used in his commercials white. And I'm like, really? Like every single one? Joe Montana, Peyton Manning, J.J. Watt. I'm like, fam.
You can't find one black football player?
And then when the whole like minimum wage thing, they wanted to raise the minimum wage, he jumped out and was like, I'm going to start letting people go if they raise the minimum wage. I was like, hold on, man.
No, he has some political stuff that's questionable.
But this doesn't have nothing to do with you, Bryson Tiller. He gave you a job and you can take care of your seed. You stay away from this.
You took advantage of it. Good for you. So how long were you there just working?
I was there only for a month working.
All right. And then did you continue to do the moving company and stuff, and you were just kind of putting it together?
The schedule was dope because it was like, I don't know, the schedule was real weird. It was like you work for 5 days straight, like a bunch of 12-hour shifts, and then you off for like 5 days. I don't know. And then you come back and then you work for 4 days, and then you off for 3 days, and then you come back, you work for 2 days. So, you know, every time I had those 5-day breaks, I used to, you know what I mean, go work at the moving company.
Okay, so in the meantime, the song's getting hot on SoundCloud. People are reaching out to you. What was that one email that changed your life?
Who
reached out to you?
It was the very first person that reached out to me that really changed everything was Timbaland.
How'd he hear it? He just heard someone put him on?
My boy Rich the Barber, he actually is he played it for him.
And what did Timbo say?
Timbo was like, yo, I love this song. You need to come to work with me. I need to work. You know what I'm saying?
That's all Timbaland ever wants.
Just like that.
Timbaland just wants to work all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
All the time.
With young people.
No, just with, if you're doing something dope.
Remember our last interview?
Oh, yeah. He was
young.
He don't want to talk to you if you're
Oh,
over 30. If you're
no.
over 35, he don't want to talk
When
to
we
you.
were talking, he was like, "What are you guys talking about? You're so old."
Okay, so how does it work? He tells you come down to the studio, and when you're like, yeah, right, is this really Timbaland? Is this really real?
Nah, I knew it was him, but I was just like confused because I remember when I first met him, it was more so like I didn't have no new music or anything to play him, so they was playing them old music and stuff, and I was just like, man, I want him to hear, you know what I mean? I'm way better than this now. Like I want to play him some new stuff, so he wasn't feeling it for real. And then as soon as I dropped Don't, like my boy played it for him, and he was just like, yo, send that to me, blah blah blah, and then he was like, yo, you a part of the family now, and just saying stuff like that, and he just like came down to Miami, and we was just working for like a whole month.
And so you're working with Timbaland. I'm sure other people started to reach out, though, because at this point, Don't's blowing up on SoundCloud, but has it gone to like, man, because your trajectory and for your music was like a lot of SoundCloud for Don't. Then Trap Soul dropped on the internet and SoundCloud. It blew up for there, but then Don't continued on to become the big hit for you.
Yeah.
In this process, how many people reached out and wanted to work with Bryson Tiller? Because you've been very careful.
A lot of people. Like,
There
damn near everybody, for real.
There was some OVO talk too, right?
Yeah.
Stop it. You knew there was no chance OVO didn't slide in that DM. Because there's something about your vibe, and I don't even mean it musically as much as I mean by the way that you grew. Like the way that I heard about you reminded me of how I heard about a Party Next Door or like a Weekend. It kind of just crept up that by the time it got to, mainstream radio dorks like me, it was already like a fucking movement that it completely
You were already
started.
late.
I was already late. By the time you looked up, if you weren't early, you were already late. So was that not something that appealed to you? This is not a search for you to diss OVO, but why was the situation you chose what made sense and not the other things?
I always say this, I always just, like when I was younger, 17 years old, I signed to this independent label just based off of like, I don't know, I was making music, doing nothing, you know what I mean, barely making any money. So this dude with money was just like, oh, you want to sign on my label? And I was just like, I mean, I guess, you know what I mean? I get to do the same thing I've been doing, but only this time you're going to put money behind it. So it was like, yeah, so I did that just based off of whatever. But now, since I'm older and wiser, I feel like I got a daughter now, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't just be putting my name on anything. So I got my manager. Now I got a manager. Now I got a lawyer and stuff like that. So it was kind of like a group thing. Like we were just like, yo, I think you should do this instead of that.
How hard is it to pass up those opportunities
That was like,
knowing that or hoping that something for yourself is after that? How hard is that?
that was hard, man. Like that was probably one of the worst days of my life, to be honest, when I like signed to RCA.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, I'm happy now. I'm very happy now.
But you were scared to death.
I was scared to death. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, dang, like,
They gonna fuck me
because it
over.
felt like fate. You know what I'm saying? That I was
Yeah.
supposed to sign to OVO, and I was just like, dang, I don't know, man. But I remember the day, like a couple days before I did, 40 had called me. I was on the beach, and he just called me. He was like, yo, man, this is actually a great deal. Like, you know what I mean? I think he looked it over. He was just like, yo, I haven't seen a deal like this in a long time. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, he thought that I should take it. And I was just
And that's dope, though, that
That's
even
cloth
40
Yeah.
and OVO was like, look, even though you're not fucking with us, still cool, it's all love, keep doing your thing.
yeah, exactly. And a month later, Drake invited me to the club, to, you know what I mean? In LA, to turn up with him.
Just to hang out.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope to hear that someone would actually recognize that even though it's not with them, they're appreciative of a good deal when they see it.
Yeah.
And so far, it seems like RCA is doing a good job
Great job.
riding what you've created instead of trying to recreate it themselves.
Right, yeah, man. That's what I appreciate the most because they just kind of just let us do our thing.
Bryson Tiller, 2 sold-out shows, Radio City. How's that feel for you?
You know, it's crazy. I don't really know. Cause I never been to shows. Last year was like my first time ever going to a show. So like, I don't know how big of a deal it is to sell out a Radio City. But my manager tells me all the time that it's like a big deal.
How do I?
For a new artist.
All right, so let's just talk capacity. Radio City's about 5,000 seats.
Oh, okay.
So it's not as big as an arena.
Right, of course.
But-
of course.
It's Radio
But that's not-
City
that's not-
music
Versus
hall.
what I've been selling now, like
Legendary.
1,000 people. You know what I'm saying?
So it's 5 times what you've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also Radio City Music Hall.
A lot of people played there.
No. Like,
Hold on, Ebro. Let's stop for a second. I mean, Radio City, I can't even think of another artist in our genre who has played it.
Well, I mean, you
Nas?
had
I mean,
Hov,
we saw
Hov,
Nas there.
Well, hold on, real quick. Hove did it as a special thing.
Yeah.
It was not he doesn't play it every time. It was like
It was
a big
It was a 10 or
10-year blueprint or
10-year of Reasonable Doubt
reasonable doubt.
with tuxedos. Like it's one of them joints.
Yeah.
This is where the Rockettes. This is where
It's
the
the
Rockettes.
Rockettes, yeah.
This is where like you go see the Nutcracker. You know what I mean? And this
Yes.
is the thing. This is at like Rockefeller Center. And
you're
NBC studios
half a block
are
from
right
NBC.
there. And the big Christmas tree is always right there. And the ice skating rink that you see. And the Today Show is down the block. It's all of that, bro.
So yeah, besides Hove's,
He looking at me
And
like,
Nas did it for
That
New
got me
Year's,
even
right?
more
Was it New
nervous.
Year's Eve?
yeah, I
And
think
he was all suited up too
I
with a
think
band.
Nas did a New Year's there. Hove did the anniversary.
If it makes you
Lauren maybe did it.
If it makes you feel any better, DMX, KRS-One, Brand Nubian, they did an old school show there, and DMX got on stage and threatened to fuck somebody up on stage. Like he was on the stage like, I'll fuck you up right now. Somebody's gonna get fucked in the ass crazy. Remember that audio?
So yeah, I guess the bar's been lowered if it makes you more comfortable.
Just wanted to make you comfortable, bro.
That's crazy.
Nah, but it is very cool. It for me, like I've been watching the whole thing play out and hearing the conversation, and that was the piece that made me like, look up from my wrestling blogs and be like, you say he's doing Radio City Music Hall? Like to start out there is interesting, but it actually is. It kind of sheds light on where you're at because your trajectory appears to be different. Where do you set the goals? We're just coming off the Grammys right now. What kind of goals do you set for yourself? Because if you're starting out with your first time in New York or second time, is Radio City Music Hall. What kind of goals do you set for yourself in the next year or two?
I don't know, like as far as like shows and stuff go.
Everything.
Like,
Just like
anything?
what are the things that really interest you that you want to accomplish?
Just
Me,
Trap
like
Soul
I
doing
really,
a Grammy.
I really like want to start like. I know it's kind of early, but I really want to start just like branching off and doing other things other than music. You know what I mean? Like doing my own TV show and I don't know, making a video game. Like I know that takes a lot of money though. So
No,
but
that-
I don't know. I want to do it. Like that's one of the things I really want to do. So
What interests you in TV?
I like Key and Peele, like comedy. Like I want to do like a comedy show. Like
I respect it.
Oh, that's
me and all
cool.
my friends like are like jokesters. So
What was that Odd Future show with Tyler and all his friends on Adult Swim?
Did one Adult Swim? I don't remember what the fuck it's called. What's it called?
Loiter Squad.
Loiter Squad, yeah.
Loiter Squad. Something like that probably
Yeah.
for you, right?
nah,
Not
like that.
stylistically,
Not
but
like
having
that.
your own show.
But yeah,
How old are you? Just for people tuning in right now that may not be following.
I'm 23.
So they could I'm trying to paint the picture for them because this is all happening so fast for you.
Yeah.
And I know people listening are like, yo, this dude has a song that I like.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of sounds like he's still figuring it out.
Yeah.
Like, are you really just still figuring it out? Because this all started last, what it was,
2014, you said, a year and a half ago.
year and a half ago.
Yeah, I'd say for sure. I'm just like, I don't know, because this is different for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, even last night, just looking around all these people that just there to see me, you know what I'm saying, after the show and stuff, I'm just like, I don't know, it's weird, you know what I mean? People wanted to talk to me and stuff. Because I was a dude in high school that nobody wanted to talk to at all.
Why?
Never. I don't know.
Were you not cool?
I guess because I wore skinny jeans and nobody else did. Nah, but
One notch too early on the
I was
skinny
lame.
jeans?
You're ahead of the game. They didn't get it yet.
Yeah.
How old is your daughter?
She's 2.
So you were a single father. I mean, you were an early dad. So are you
Yeah.
still with the mother of your child?
Nah.
No. Okay, because somebody asked me, like, I see a single dad.
She tried to come back, though, when this Trap Soul got popping, though.
Huh?
She tried to come back when Trap Soul got going.
Nah, we good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, things are good.
You guys
we
have a good relationship?
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
cool?
Yeah, we are.
Co-parenting.
Huh?
Co-parenting. Raising the child not together, but together.
Yeah.
Not in the same household, but caring for the child equally.
In the same household.
Oh, in the same household?
Yeah.
Got it. Oh, that's real co-parenting.
It's cheaper that way. Stay on top of that. It's much cheaper.
Yeah. I'm in love with her still.
Oh. Well, there you go.
Good for you.
But she ain't fucking with you.
Nah, yeah, she is.
Okay, so it's just not.
It's just a weird time in my life, you know what I'm saying? I just gotta figure out all this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He did mention, though, during the show, he said something about all of a sudden when he started popping, all his ex-girlfriends started popping up in the DM all of a sudden.
They did. They petty fuck.
Hey, Bryson, how about we give it another try?
He said they petty for that. That was the setup. That was the trap.
Yeah, no. I ain't stupid though. They was like, oh, how's your brother doing? And just trying to like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna stop over if he needs anything. I was like, you never wanted to talk to my brother. But all right, whatever.
Your brother older or younger?
Younger. He's like my younger brother.
How old is he?
20.
He's scorching
21.
out here. He's living off the fumes right now.
I
I can't imagine.
Funny, his
You know my
girlfriend-
brother, Bryson Tiller, man.
His girlfriend hates it.
Oh, she must hate it.
She hates it. She
And you
like,
guys
got
go to
all
the
these
club?
girls. Huh? Nah.
He don't take him out.
Nah. He's in Louisville, back in Kentucky.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, so nah. I don't even like going to the club myself.
Not a big club guy?
No, I hate clubs.
Well, you just feel awkward, don't know what to do with yourself?
I don't. I feel like everybody's just standing around trying
Yep.
to look cool.
You got it. So you figured it out already.
And I'm not one of those people who just, I don't know, I just don't look cool. So it's just like, why I go to the club?
You don't have a good head bob in the club?
I don't.
How's
Me
your
neither.
two-step?
I don't have a very good two-step.
Neither does Ebro, but he pretends that he does. So if you tell everyone you got one,
Look, I don't look cool in the club either, but I don't care. I just like looking at women and listening to music. Yeah. And I'm old, so the club was just like where you went to.
Well, the thing,
and we used to dance, even though you was whack, you just dance.
But now it is a stand around game,
It's
especially
heavy
in LA.
stand around and heavy on your phone.
That's all it is.
yeah, Snapchat.
Like this.
Girls like, can I get you on my Snap? No.
Do you say no?
Nah, I say,
You want to say no.
I want to say
He
no.
wants to say no.
I be like, chill.
Do you ever feel offended? Sometimes I feel if someone asks me for a picture and I pull out the thing and it's a snap, this is how old I am. I go, snap? You didn't want to save the picture? You just want to take a picture of me and it's me gone in 10 seconds? And then I realize now young people, they save everything from their Snapchat, so I shouldn't be offended. But how often do you feel like you always have to oblige people?
I don't know, because everybody, they come up to me, they're just like, okay, I need to get a picture with you. Okay, now on my Snap. Now a video. I'm just like, bro, like, damn.
One thing. Just one.
Yeah, just
snap.
one, please.
Take a Snap video. Download said Snap video.
then
Screenshot it.
that.
The
You
best
got it all
moment.
in,
There you
my
go.
G.
How does
got
it make you
all.
feel when young teenagers come up to you looking exactly like you? Because at your show, it
It's
was
funny.
like replica after replica. I'm like, look at all these Brysons.
It's funny 'cause they dress how I used-
Everything.
Funny because they dress how I used to dress, like with like flannels and stuff.
So is that the look? What is the... Scotty Beam, tell us real quick, how does your brother dress? Because you said your brother is trying to be DeAndre.
He's a
DeAndre's trying to be
replica.
Bryson.
He's
How old is your
trying
brother?
he's 17 years old.
For real?
And like they call him Bryson Tiller in high school now because he has these dad hats and like the hoodie
The dad hat.
and the
It's funny that you call it the dad hat because that's the whole reason I even started wearing this hat. Like I remember I was working at UPS and nobody really took me serious. They're just like looking at me as a little dude with the kid. And I was like, you know what? All right, cool. I went to Target and I bought this Boston hat. And it was like a real like super curved brim. And I was like, I started wearing it. I was like, yeah, I'm a dad now. What's up?
Yep.
And
Hold
I
on,
just
hold on,
kept
hold on.
wearing them.
Hold on. This is how old I am. Sorry, I'm so
You
late.
didn't know
to-
about the dad hats.
By the way, it's not a dad hat.
It's not at all. But
It's
that's
called the
not.
way white boys have worn hats forever.
Exactly.
That's in now? We're back?
Yes.
I can take my brim back?
You
Yes.
can't.
Why?
No
The
more
black
flat brim.
dudes do it, not the white dudes.
Yeah, it would probably
Shit.
look really weird on you.
The white dudes don't. The college white boy with the with the brim thing.
Yeah.
And the baseball man
Yes.
used to work it all the
You
way
put it
in.
on a rubber band, you put it in the washer, dry.
Yeah, no. The white boys do that in college still.
Okay.
The black kids do it and call it a dad hat, and girls wear it and call it a dad hat.
This is bullshit, by the way. You know, can white guys have one thing? When I came to New York, it blew my mind because I was still like white boy from DC then. That's how I wore my hats. And I got here and I start working with Syfe. And this motherfucker's brim is practically going the other direction. Like it was so flat. The brims in New York are
damn.
so flat. I'm so
Because the
excited.
hat needs to look brand new, bro.
Oh, that's what people want to look like they just got off
Brand
the
new,
shelf.
yes.
And if it's folded,
Which
it
is why they fucking still keep that dumbass, big ass, fucking nasty ass
Sticker.
sticker on. Take that big fucking sticker.
I stopped
off
doing
it.
that a long time ago.
Oh,
So that's part. So the curved hat,
hate that
the hoodie, a flannel. So just casual wear
Yeah.
is the Bryson Tiller look.
Things that you can buy, like damn near everything I got on, H&M and
He just became my favorite artist. This is it. I'm in. Regular wear.
it's
I'm-
crazy because I go to H&M like, and I'll be like trying to just buy, cause you know what I mean. Like I remember going into H&M and not having no money and being like, dang, I wish I could buy all this stuff, and now I can't afford it. So I go in there and then people would be like, this nigga shop at H&M. He's basic. I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, wish I want me to.
I've been basic.
I want me to wear designer clothes or something and just
well,
switch
you know
up.
what's funny though is Kanye's whole line is an
But-
expensive version of basic clothes.
Like American Apparel type.
Yeah, but it's like American Apparel.
Just a little bit more used and abused.
It's a little bit
By the
more.
way, guess what American
Yeah.
Apparel was? Expensive. That's why it's not here anymore.
Yeah. What's online then?
We considered that casual wear, but a t-shirt in American Apparel was fucking $30, which for a plain cotton
Not here
t-shirt,
anymore. Like not in New York anymore.
They're falling apart. Period.
No, the
Yeah.
whole company went bankrupt.
The company's bankrupt.
Oh, I know.
But they still have some stores, and I think they're going to remain online, I think.
Yeah, well, the problem is if you want to have an American store that makes clothes in America, no one is willing to pay the money that it costs to wear American-made clothes.
Now we're getting into real political talk. Would you like to go there, Bryson?
Nah.
You don't want to go over?
So
I don't know
basically,
nothing about
because
it.
we have to pay wages, working wages, and minimum wage to make something in the United States, it won't be cost effective for the people who actually live here because it'll end up being too expensive because you make
Right.
it $15 an hour, and so the company that wants to make their money is going to have to make that shirt cost $30 if it's made in America
That makes sense.
because it's too expensive.
Yeah.
Are you going to change, though? How soon do you come back next time we see you and you're wearing like a weird skirt shirt and like tight pants under it and like a cinched belt? And
What's wrong with skirt shirts? People like the skirt shirts.
I'm not into the T-skirt, but I mean, because you seem like almost a reluctant celebrity in that sense. Like you're getting used to all of this.
Yeah.
Do you feel yourself starting to change? Are you fighting against changing
Yeah, I'm
into
fighting
that?
it. I don't feel myself starting to change, but like little stuff will happen. Like last night, something happened, and me and Swan, and I was just like, man, I wouldn't do that 2 years ago. What am I doing? And I like chastised myself low key. He's like, bro, you good? Like, chill. You're not
Why
changing.
you were gonna stand up on top of the table holding a bottle?
Nah, I would never do that.
You might.
Write these down. Write the things down that
actually,
he's saying he's never
you know
gonna
what? I might do it. It just depends. Like, I'm
If you're celebrating with your friends, if
Yeah.
you're hanging out, look, you know you say you don't go to clubs.
Yeah.
If you're with 20 of your friends, however many friends you have, and you guys want
Too
to go
many
listen to
friends
music
already.
and look at girls,
Yeah.
and you want to be social, you end up in a club sometimes or a strip club, just having fun. Just be yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Don't put up all these parameters trying to think about what you wouldn't do or what you would have done.
Yeah.
People change. You're gonna evolve.
Right.
It's
You're right.
gonna happen.
Yeah, but
Evolve.
That's what I.
Just
that's
be
what I like to
yourself.
say.
Be happy.
Not change, evolve.
Just be happy. Just be happy.
But devil's advocate, sometimes people put the evolve label to just cover up the fact they're becoming an asshole.
But you're becoming. You can still be a nice person and evolve.
Of course, right? But then there's the fine line of both, right? Like if he became a guy who went from I don't like clubs to every weekend he's on a couch with a bottle, then he just became an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Because
I
you're not
definitely
yourself
wouldn't do
anymore.
that.
Is
Necessarily.
that true?
Yes, he's
What if
saying
he-
that's
what
not
if he-
him.
What if he owns the club? What if
You
he
still don't
decided
need to stand
own
on the fucking
club?
couch.
It's
Sit
his
like a
couch.
gentleman.
You never stood on the couch at home?
Huh?
You ever stood on the couch at your house?
Stand on it?
Yeah.
Nah.
You
Why
never
would he do that?
You never jumped on the bed at your house?
Yeah.
That's
I
different.
never jumped on the couch though.
I jumped on the couch. Remember, you used to spring from the couch over the couch like
You're
when we
half
was-
white. That's how you see it. This is half
was
white
fun,
time.
like-
Yeah,
we was
and
hitting
I'm from the
flips.
South, and Southern parents don't play that shit.
Feet on the couch. Stop
Well, no, not when people were looking. You was doing, like when you was wrestling with your brother.
it. Is there anyone who's approached you since you've blown up that? I mean, you already said you heard from OVO, you heard from Timbaland. Was there anyone that made you go like, "Holy shit! I need to put my phone down. I can't believe I just heard from this person."
Justin Bieber and Rihanna came to my LA show. That was weird.
That's pretty mage.
He's like, that was weird.
Why
It was.
weird? Why weird?
Yeah, why is it
You
weird?
make
I don't
great-
know.
You make great music. They like great music.
It was just weird, bro. Like I said, I don't know, just walking backstage, and next thing you know, Justin's walking in, slow clapping. He's like, "Yeah, that's my boy," and I'm just like, "What? What?"
You're like, since when? Since when?
Right now.
And then Rihanna came in, and I don't know, it was just weird as hell.
Did she give you the stare? Be careful.
Nah, I was
She'll trap you.
trying not. Never mind.
Try not to look.
I was trying not to look because I thought that would have been rude because she's Rihanna.
Yeah, I understand. And she's so hot in person too.
And you have a woman at home and you're a father and you must stay focused.
Exactly.
That's right.
That is
I,
bugged
you
out.
know what
though.
I did see? Sylvester Stallone tweeted him.
Yeah, that was the one that made me be like, "What?" That was
What
I
did he
literally
say?
started. That's when I started jumping up and down on my bed. Literally,
There you go.
I was in my hotel in DC, I think, and I saw a screenshot. It was like, "Yo, you seen this?" And it was like Sylvester Stallone tweeted Rambo lyric. Oh, Rambo. He was like, "Rambo, check out this song." And it was me. I was like, "What?" I literally started screaming to the top of my lungs in my hotel. Like when actors, like that's like a big deal to me because like, I mean, obviously I'm in the music industry, so I'm gonna meet music artists and stuff. But if I meet somebody like Leonardo DiCaprio liking my music, that's always gonna just throw me for a loop.
Did you meet Leonardo DiCaprio yet?
Nah.
Oh, you will. That's 100%. That's a
If
given.
Rihanna was
If Rihanna was there, Leo's not far
Leo's
behind.
coming. And he's got weed too, probably. He might
I'm
have a
down.
joint. He might
down
have a
for
joint.
that.
What song should we play for people right now? Everybody loves Don't. What's the next joint people should be paying attention to?
Let's play Exchange.
That thing came on last night.
Yeah.
Is this about you going to H&M to return some of the items? That
You get 21 days at Forever 21.
I will cut it right there. Bryson Tiller's here. He's from Louisville, Kentucky. He is a new artist. The album Trap Soul. He's sold out Radio City Music Hall, 2 shows. As Rosenberg called him, a reluctant celebrity. At this point, you're going on tour. How many dates? And is the whole thing sold out like Radio City? I would imagine so.
Yeah, 36.
36 cities
dates.
sold out.
Yep.
And it was like the first day.
Yeah, it was the first day. I don't know. I don't think it was the first day. I ain't that popping.
It
Yeah.
ain't that popping.
It was probably like 4 days or something.
Are you producing tracks as well as writing the records?
Nah.
What's the whole thing for you?
I write everything, but I get beats from everybody. You know what I'm saying?
And are you a singer first and then a rapper? Because I know you rhyme on some things. Or are you a rapper first that decides to sing?
R&B is definitely my first love, but yeah, I can't do a song that's really not. All my songs gonna be like kind of R&B driven. You know what I'm saying? Like I might be rapping, but I'll rap about, I don't know, some love stuff, type stuff. Or
So if they got to put you in a music category for the Grammys, you want to be in the R&B category?
I don't really care, to be
I don't
honest.
even care. Because there's a lot of
I
artists
just wanna
now
win
that
the
sing
Grammy.
and rap. You sing and rap. Drake sings and raps. So I know in the industry of the award shows, they're trying to figure out how to.
Yeah, I'll rather.
Properly.
I'll take it back. I'd rather them to not put me in the rap category. I'd rather, R&B. Yeah, I say that.
But a Grammy is a goal.
But yeah, Grammy's a goal. Yeah. At first I didn't care, but now I'm just like, I think it'd be cool just to get my granny. You know what I'm saying?
And now next year, I'm guessing you guys didn't submit anything this year for the Grammys, right? You didn't submit this year, did you? So next year would be the best new artist conversation, right? That's what I'm
If
guessing.
I'm lucky,
Yes.
if I'm fortunate enough.
Yeah, I mean, but that would be right now you're on a good pace. You never know. Fetty Wap didn't get nominated last year for Best New Artist,
That's crazy.
which was really surprising. So you never know, but it seems like you're on the right
Yeah.
path in terms of critical acclaim and popularity.
Are you writing music for any other artists right now?
Yeah.
Nothing you can
Well,
talk
not
about.
just yet, but like,
Requests are coming in.
yeah. So I'm ready to get back in the studio and start doing it.
Is that still your favorite place to be, the studio?
Yeah.
Because you mentioned earlier in the conversation that you love just spending all your time there.
Yeah, I like just being able to just chill, watch my daughter play games, play video games, and then just go record when I feel like it.
What are your favorite video games all time?
GTA, all the GTAs. Anything Rockstar, damn near.
I'm in that video game, by the way. Just got to point that out.
Grand Theft? What do you do?
Are you for real?
She plays a chola on the street.
No, I am not. If you know how
Sorry.
there's radio stations in there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, West Coast Classics. That's me, my G.
Okay, cool. Now I'm going to listen to that one.
Thank you.
West Coast
Thank
Classics.
you, Bryson Tiller.
Con Laura Styles.
That's me and DJ Pooh. We did that station.
DJ Pooh?
Yeah, classic. He gonna cry when he get in the car.
DJ Pooh wrote Friday. Even though in Straight Outta Compton, Cube's like, ha ha ha, just finished the script of Friday. It's done.
For real? I thought he actually wrote it. He
He
didn't?
did. No, he co-wrote it, but I think DJ Pooh was
Pooh wrote the jokes, I think. I think that's
Yeah.
how it started. Pooh wrote a lot of the comedic part.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they co-wrote it, but in Straight Outta Compton, everything got tied up with a very nice, like, this is how it happened. But Pooh did his thing. Don't confuse DJ Pooh with Pooh Man, by the way, bro.
Or
Focus
Pooh
on
Bear.
Bryson.
I'm
Tiller.
sorry.
Focus for
I got
Focus,
thrown off.
please.
What about any old school games?
Some long ass podcast.
You got any old school games that are in your?
Yeah, actually on my tour bus, we got a Nintendo 64. We play Smash Brothers,
Classic.
Mario Tennis.
What's that? What's the star on your hand?
Oh, it's a Mario star, actually.
That's what I thought. I keep thinking Mario
Yeah.
inherently because of that star.
Yeah,
So you're that nerdy with your video games where you got the Mario star on your hand.
yeah.
That's
I'm
crazy.
I'm
You
a
was super nerd with it. That's
Yeah.
tight though.
I am.
So when did you discover music for you? Like when did you decide that this was an outlet creatively for you? Because you're playing video games. You don't like anybody at your high school. You don't talk to nobody. They don't like you. You don't like them. You wearing tight jeans early. They didn't like that.
I don't know. I just felt like I needed a new hobby in high school. I was just like, let me do something else. So I just started like, I used to always just sing in the hallways and stuff. Like girls would ask me to sing for them and stuff and sing on their voicemails.
Oh, don't wonder you didn't have any friends.
That's funny. No,
Other dudes walk
But
by.
what
and-
about your family? Did you grow up in a musical household?
Not really. Like, I mean, everybody plays music, but you know what I mean? Like, not like nobody sung in my family. My uncle sang, but He thinks he's the reason why I'm a singer today. But yeah,
Let him live, man. Let him have it.
yeah, I'll let him live.
Till he
But
comes
nah,
for a check.
I just started writing music in my room, like, you know what I'm saying. And then I met this dude, and he was like, "Yo, I heard you could sing. Such and such told me you could sing. You should come to my studio." Blah blah blah. We recorded on the Lovers and Friends beat, and took it to school the next day. Some people was loving it, some people was hating it, and it just made me want to get back in the studio. So I just went. I met this other dude that just let me record at his house for free whenever. So I just went over and just recorded.
So you liked, whether it was positive or negative, you enjoyed getting feedback on the music. It motivated you in some way.
Yeah, always. I hate when people tell me I can't do something. Like, I don't know, no matter what it is. When I used to be at UPS, like, I tried so hard to be a normal person, like a regular person. And then, but people like they always try to bring up, like, I don't know, I feel like they knew low-key that I used to do music, so they'd be like, what do you do, like, outside of work? They used to, like, try to squeeze it out of me. I'm just like, I don't do nothing. I just go home and play the game. That's it. And they used to always, like, I remember one time I was in my truck, and they was like, Bryson, we got a surprise for you on the computer. So I went to the computer, and it was my Reverb Nation page, and it had, like, all my old music on it and stuff, and they was like, ha, surprise. We figured out your secret. And I was like, y'all lame, bro. Like, why y'all doing that? Like, for real. So anyways, they'll say, it's cool. You don't have to do music anymore anyways, because it's, like, hard for people to make it to industry. And I was just like, oh, okay. All right. And
that was the challenge you needed.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's cool. You could give up and just work at UPS.
You can stay with us.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot of times what people want is they, you know, it's like a backwards love. Like they love that you do something, but at the same time, they don't want to feel left behind.
Yeah.
Because, you know, a lot of time now that you've grown so much and you're going to evolve a lot,
Yeah.
People will say that you've changed, and you're going to be like, well,
yeah.
my life has changed. I'm sure you're experiencing
The crazy thing is, people that tell me that I changed don't even fucking know me for real, like, at all. Like, I didn't talk to nobody for like 2 years when I had my daughter. So, you know what I mean? Like, I was just working on me, focusing, and now those same people hit me up damn near every day talking about how you doing.
Yeah.
And then I say, look, you didn't talk to me. I can't be fake. You know what I'm saying? I just got to be real. We got to talk about that. I'm just like, yo, did we talk this much when I was working at UPS? And they just like, nah, see, look, you changed already. And I'm just like, damn. I was like, yo, I changed when I had a daughter. That's when I changed.
Yeah.
I changed it to a man, and I didn't hear from you. So, like, whatever.
That's the best. I would dare someone to say you changed.
No, I always say I have, and you should try it.
Do people really?
Nah, to say it like Khaled, I changed.
A lot.
Yeah, real
Nah, that's
talk.
what you hit him with that cloth talk.